to have patience with yourself. And so Emily, let me know which one it is that you would like. As far as I know, it's a relationship, but is it a specific person that you'd like to see what's going on, or is it just general? Where's love? When's love coming? Is it over? Okay. All right, so let's look at both of those things. So let's start with a message from your person, and we're also going to use another deck of mine, which is this my person? We're going to see what the energies are. So and then we're going to start to look at what's coming up in your field. So we're gonna do both. And so for everybody here, this is going to take a while. My average is around 15 minutes on a relationship reading. So just be patient. I will get to people in the queue, but I won't answer any questions from anybody but Emily at this point. And so, Spirit, what is the messages from Virgard or Vigard? And so 1, 2, what other messages do we have from Vigard? 3 and 4. So bottom line here, Emily, number one, these are great cards to receive as a message. My deck is weighted more for clarity than these kind of messages here. And so if you've gotten these messages, and they're all very consistent, all right. So what's happening with Vigard is he's still healing, right? I'm still healing, but I see now what we could have been. So he's seeing the potential. He wants you to forgive him because he knows that he did you wrong, right? He pushed you away because he didn't know how to receive love because he's broken. And he's planning to come back at one point, but just not as he was. In other words, he's planning, and this is from his higher self, not his conscious mind. Consciously, he doesn't understand this. He is planning to come back, right? He wants to come back, but he has to heal. And a lot of times, what happens is they'll come back 3 and 4 times because they think they've healed enough, but they really haven't. And so this is work in progress. All right. And so let's see what we have here. What's the energy between Vigard and Emily? And so this is a guy that's a ghoster, right? And this is avoidant, disappears instead of communicating. And this is probably what he does every time he starts to feel something too deep. He doesn't understand. He just kind of goes away and says, bye-bye. Yeah. And so as you can see, the energies are pulling this correctly at this point. And so what do you do in a situation like this? What you do is you heal yourself, you work on self, you work on issues within self. And, if he chooses to fully go through the healing, and most don't, most will try and then they find it's too hard. They don't want to face themselves and they go away. He wants to. It's just, will he be successful? You can't bank on that. And we don't want you to bank on that. What we want you to do is just work on self because while he has issues, you also have things that need to be worked on. And so we're going to look at what's going on in your field. Yeah, exactly. You both are, you're mirroring the same frequency. So let's see what's going on in your field. So Spirit, what's going on with Emily? Wow, they're popping right out. I'm going to get 2 more. And last one. And these are things that Spirit threw us at a stack load here. So this is what you need to work on. So we see what's going on with Virgard, right? And let's see what's going on with you where you need to work on, right? First one is body shame, right? You feel unattractive. Who cares? Love yourself where you are right now. If you want to change it, you'll change it over time. But whatever it is, too skinny, too big, doesn't matter. Curly hair, not curly hair, doesn't matter. Just find love within yourself. You're chasing love to fix you. But love isn't the answer. Love won't solve your problems externally. In other words, an external love won't solve your problems. Love will solve your problem, but love for self. Get out of this shame. Love yourself. You've been unavailable to your person, and Spirit saying here, you've been unavailable to yourself. You're chasing either somebody unavailable or you're the one who runs away because you're running away from self. you feel like it's not worth the risk because every time you do, you're manifesting people who are bringing this experience in, and boom, it's too risky. I don't want to do it again. Why? Because of a lot of past trauma. You've got to start healing that past trauma. You got to start working on self. You got to get rid of it. You got to let it go. It's an experience. Let it go. You can't hold on to this trauma. You can't hold on to this experience. It was just an experience. Let it go. And what does it do? It turns you into somebody who gets very cold because of all that trauma. It's too risky to open. Let it go. And then you're not committed, or you're chasing somebody who's not committed. And this is your cycle. And you've cycled this thousands of lifetimes, the same cycle, because you're not ready to let this go. Find the love for yourself. Get rid of this past trauma, right? And start letting it go. Email me, please, or just send me a DM, and I'm going to send you some free healings, light language healings that I have on my healing channel. I'm going to send you some links. I want you to really just let it go. Right? I have one that's about letting it go. I have a small one that is here on TikTok. It's a 1 minute one, but I have one that's about 15 minutes as well. I want you to start doing that. And then I want you to start working on self love, self worth. Start meditating, start connecting to yourself. Oh, I sent it to you already? Yeah. And so, yeah, you got to still keep working on this. This still has to, yeah, this still has to go, right? This still has to be, you still have to let this go. You're still not there. You got to just keep listening to it and keep listening to it. Uh, if need be, maybe it's just a full healing that you need at this point, right? And so you just gotta let this go. Now, let's see what's going to come in your field once you're ready to let go. And we're going to look at some timing here, Emily, because I want you to, I really do. Yeah, I do so many readings. Sometimes I get, I get a little flipped. I probably do about, 50 or 60 readings a month. Uh, but I do remember, but you got to let this go. You're still holding on to it, right? You're still holding on to it. And so let's see what's ready to come into your field. Let's see. I want to get you some advice first, and then let's see what's ready in your field. So, Spirit. Well, you did what you're meant to do. You get a reading. I don't think you need another reading right now because I think you need this reading is going to do it. You have to just start working and really getting serious about uh, getting in, connecting to yourself. Spirit's just giving you a kick in the butt here, so to speak. And so let's see what else we have going on. I want to get another deck here, and I want to get my new deck. I just want to see the reality in this situation. So, Spirit, what's the reality in this situation? And you stayed for potential, not for reality. And this is what's going on within the situation. Let's see if there's anything else Spirit wants to give us in this. And it's not your job to fix chaos you didn't create. Step back and protect your peace. So Spirit's saying, yeah, let this go for now. This is very true. Your intuition told you the correct thing. You stayed for the potential, not for the reality, and you can't fix what is not yours to fix. So take a step back, work on self. We know what to work on self. So now let's look at what is coming into your field. Spirit, give me a couple cards. It's coming into Emily's fields. Spirit. Spirit saying choose self-love first. Yeah, I know, Spirit. Stop kicking somebody when they're down. I gotta yell at my higher self. So let's see what else is gonna come in the field, and then I want to see if there is a potential. Spirit, what else do we have to know? All right, so there is energy here. This is what you would call divine masculine. This just means that this person has the yang energy, the masculine energy. Right now, there's a blockage, and we see that over here. There's going to be a little bit of an unexpected turmoil coming in. Anything else you want to tell us on this? And it's going to be an apology. So your man is probably going to come back and apologize for a little bit, but it's up to you to use your discernment on that. So let's see what else wants to come through in your field. Spirit, give me what else wants to come in. And Laura Lee, you have to hang on because if you read on screen, I'm not answering any questions until this paid reading is over. So this is going to come in really soon. This apology from Vergard. Spirit saying, make sure you're leaning into your friends on this. Make sure you're using your discernment. And yeah, you're so Spirit is not going to tell you what's going to come in your field, Emily, until you really start loving yourself. And that's the key here. You have to really find love for yourself. And this is a process. This doesn't happen in a month. It sometimes takes years, but you got to find that love within yourself. You really got to start going and working on that. And June is when the next opportunity is going to float by you, right? Where there's going to be something coming net new into your field. Spirit doesn't want to say what, but this is where the potential is coming. But you've got till now, until there, to start working on self. Because if you don't work on self, it's just going to get pushed away. And but you have to make the choice, right? Yeah, nobody can force you to work on self. But this is the reading I have for you, Emily. Like I say, it's Spirit is saying it so many ways. Choose self, choose self, choose self, choose self. Start really working on self. You got to get serious. You got to start. And, it's coming. June's not that far away. It's 6, 7, 8 months. Look, I've been working on self. I have the same blockages as you do, as does everybody else. I'm at 3+ years. It'll come when you are finally in that space when you're ready to receive it. It's okay. You've got time. There's no tick tock on the clock. You can solve this, but it starts when you choose you. And so that is the reading. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any other quick questions, go ahead and ask them while I start putting these cards away. And hopefully that tells you, but I think the cards are pretty clear. Your person's is it's not that he doesn't want to, he wants to. It's whether he's successful, just like you. He's not sure whether he's ready to choose himself yet, and that's okay. People do it at their own timing. There's nothing you're going to do to force anybody on timing. The best you can do is, like I say, let it go for now. This person will come back. There's no doubt about it in my mind. This one is going to come back at one point or another, either to just apologize and get closure, or to say, hey, I'm coming back in a different energy than I was before. But while he's doing that, it's time for you to work on yourself so you don't push him away instead of the other way around. Yeah, I'll throw that in for you, Emily. You're a repeat client. I'm happy to throw that in. Just let me put these cards away, and I'll pop that into. I like to take care of all of my regulars. I do a little bit more than what the energy exchange is. So, this is just how I work for people who show up every day and do support the channel. So let's take a look at that. And what specifically on it, your career will get better on. So you want to know whether or not your career whether you're going to have a good time traveling with your career because your career is now asking you to travel. Is that correct? I just want to make sure I have the right intention when I pull the cards. Okay, so healthcare traveling. All right, so let's see. I'm going to see two things here. I'm going to see the energies, the financial energies of that. And let's make sure I got this deck here. Can't wait till my the ones that are my prototype decks come in print form, so I don't have to confuse which are which. And so, Spirit, what is going on with her traveling? And let's see what we have here. So Spirit's saying that right now there's an economy shift that's coming through here, right? And so within that, these are going to ripple into your finances. So just be flexible and adaptable. Being that you're traveling, I think that's the adaptability. And let's see what the energy of the actual travel is. Spirit, what's the travel energy? So for this to be successful, you've got to use your mind a little bit. You got to have a strategy around the travel, because you may find that if you're traveling a lot, this may drag you down. And so what you have to do is you have to put a strategic method into that travel, so that you're not burning yourself out. Let's see, Spirit, will she enjoy the traveling? No, Spirit's saying that right now, this traveling you might not like, and this is why you need to have a little. You have to like look at the travel as you start doing it. Start coming up with a plan, a process, a procedure that's going to make it smoother for you. Um, so hopefully this will um, get there, and hopefully, like I say, use your head, really think about things, think it through on how you're doing with this traveling, because Spirit's saying the energy is a little bit off on it. And yeah, come back tomorrow. We'll look at that. I want to look at that energy, or come out. I don't think I'm doing an evening edition. I might do an afternoon edition, but if I do, Emily, come on back and let's look at your dream, because I think that uh, actually, no, I'm going to look at it right now. I, And yeah, well, traveling's not as fun as it used to be. It used to be a lot more fun, but with all the rules and regulations, especially if you're using planes or trains, it's a pain. Um, so Spirit is saying you seem you see yourself a little bit powerless on this dream of yours here. Release this. This is a victim mindset on this. Release this dream of yours. It's possible, but you got to release this first. Right? Start choosing that your life is what you're making of it, and choose to make it better. Choose to make it your dream, Emily, and release this mindset. This mindset's a tough one. It's a root of a lot of issues for everybody, because we feel that the universe is conspiring against us, and it's not. It's our own selves. And so what we have to do is start choosing better. And it sounds easy, but it's not. It's something that takes a lot of time. So hopefully that helps you, Emily. I really want you to succeed. I really want you to do what you love. And so start choosing you. And as you start choosing you, this victim program goes away. This negativity towards things will go away, and you'll start to find joy in life. But it starts with you. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Emily. And just keep working. I mean, you're trying. You're really, I can see it in your energy. You're really wanting to work on self. Now it's time for you to really just go in and dig in. You've got this. It's within your grasp. You just have to choose to allow for that. All right. So I'm getting back where I was. So if anybody, and yes, keep trying. I mean, like I say, it's choices every day. And even if you make a choice that you don't like or you're ashamed of, get rid of the shame. It's just a choice. Choose again the next day, and just choose better. You can always change your choice. You can always decide that, okay, today's the day I'm going to work on it. And that is the attitude you need to have. Not everybody's perfect. Not everybody's going to always be on the right bandwagon. I can't tell you how many times I've melted down in my journey and just wanted to kick it all away. But then I came back. You can always choose to change your path again.